Okay, I'm guessing it's working probably. Relic quest, I'm gonna go do that real quick. I've had that daily for so long. Let me also change something. Let's see. Dang, it's been a while. Been a long while since a stream. I was wanting to do it like earlier this week, but I didn't. And then I was really gonna end up doing it yesterday, but I came home and went to sleep. Took a nap after work, as usual. Do these daily relic quests, and then do the apostle farm. I want to be done with these so bad. I should have finished these months ago. Oh man. So ready to be done with them. Finish that and then get last bit of memory arena items. And then could do my axe and shield 3. That a lot. Nothing, 2, nothing, nothing, 2. Okay. Not too bad. But mainly when I finish my apostles, that'll be it. If I keep going at the rate I try to do at least 50 a day for a single one. So maybe can finish by next weekend or the next weekend after that. Hopefully. And then realize I gotta go through, probably have to go through DLC 2 again because I think there's a axe skin I'm missing for Rogu that he gets in one of the endings, but I thought I got it. I don't know why I don't have it, but I'll have to see. My god, camera angle. There we go, so daily done. That can finally be done after like weeks of having it. Okay, and I go back to Kobold. I had them at 640, like these, like the Knight and Reaper, they were 640, but then I decided, since I was doing 50 levels, they were going to be at 690, so I just pushed them up to 700. So for Gleam, Kobold, Clown, and then Skull Reaper, I'll just push them to 700 as well. Make them even. But hopefully if I keep up the grind on them, I'll be able to finish them soon. Because I do want to get to some of the other games that I have before Last Recollection comes. Way too many I have on the side that I need to do. It's gonna suck when I get a Skull Reaper though and I have to do my 50 kills for him. I hate that fight the most. Mostly so far with my levels for him, I've just been killing him while he's standing with his buff. And because I mean, I hate having to wait for like breaking his head and then waiting for the buffs to remove. I think it's slower too for his buffs to go away because like Seven and like Silica and them and like Austin are slowing him down. But yeah, it takes too long for that for me. So I'm gonna just keep killing him while he's standing up till I need to actually down him. Still haven't even gotten the returning characters, Rain, Seven, all of them. I still haven't even gotten their personas and animas max to get them. I don't think I am. I don't feel like it. So let's see. Liz, I'll bring Liz. Liz could probably give me that buff. And then I guess I might as well just throw Rain. I'll throw her on there. Why not? They'll probably overbuff me, but eh. Switched like way too early. I hope in the next game the buttons are responsive like 100% of the time. $651. We only did one kill. I don't know why. It feels like I've already killed him 3 times. And typically 50 and 60 kills, that's enough for me to do before I have to go sell my sell all the gear. It'll be like in the 900s whenever I get them to 700. But that's because I'm doing 60 kills, technically. Because let's see. Yeah, 792. And that's 652 now, level 652. Plus the load time for Skull Reaper, I forgot about that. That's going to make it even longer. Sitting through 50 kills, then the load time, man. I need to get back to some other videos too, because I need to still some hollow fragment stuff I want to make. And besides that, probably some hollow realization. And then I do want to try some challenge runs for like hollow fragment, hollow realization, and then AL. AL would probably be like maybe going through story mode stuff with Sacred Arts only, see how far I can really get and push it. And then Hollow Fragment, since the beginning level in that game is 100, I do want to see if I can beat the game at level 100, beat all the hollow area, the esoteric quest, and then Aincrad. So I do want to see if I can beat that, because I mean in that game level doesn't matter either. So just like HR I do want to try beating the game at level 1 as well. That's gonna suck for Thousand Floor Dungeon because I still have never even beaten Thousand Floor Dungeon, even on my main save. But I do want to try those for sure. They seem like they'd be fun, but very time consuming, and I would really like to do those more like stream type videos, but not with the internet I have. I would want those to look better, but I can't get anything better down here, so. But those will be some challenge runs for sure. It's just like that hollow fragment one and hollow realization. I don't know how I can really split them. I could just do it where it's like certain parts, like how HR could just split it to where I only show like the area bosses and then like DLC bosses and stuff like that. Could do it like that. Somebody froze him. And Hollow Fragment, that's a really long one. That one would be pretty much built for me having to stream it. Because doing that in parts, I know the hollow area I could do in parts because I can do the area bosses. And then I can do the parts for the esoteric bosses. And then I could technically do the Aincrad bosses since they're just floors. So each one of them I could just split as literally just boss fights at level 100. But I think what would be I think the streaming would be better for those type of challenges because then you get to see me do stuff, kind of like off-screen stuff. You get to see the journey fully. Fully, no cuts, no edits, no nothing. And then I was also thinking about, because I don't think I've seen anybody do it, but I was also thinking about an Attack on Titan challenge run. Maybe like, can you beat the story mode with, the default gear only? Uh, Inferno mode, I doubt you can even beat that with default gear. Maybe if you actually had stats and skills on your character, you could. But I don't know. That's something I do want to try to see as well. That would be painful. Inferno mode with the beginning gear and Attack on Titan? Hell no. That's that's suffering. You would need skills, even with the skills and stuff. I don't think I don't know. Especially on missions where you gotta defend places. No. You'd probably have to go resupply at a base like 5 times before you even probably kill one Titan. Awesome. Okay, my swapping is okay. My swapping stuff got messed up. I didn't put Philia back on the thing. I'll have to use Asuna for a little bit until my character gets back up. But at least she's doing damage because of the rapier. I got it at plus 50 at least. So she can do some damage for now. Okay, so swap back. There we go. But yeah, those are some of the challenge runs I was thinking of for sure. Lost Song, I really don't know for that game. Like maybe Magic only, but that would be pretty easy because in the beginning you can literally just play a straight Asuna and just heal your. Just that game doesn't have really a challenge, I would say, that you could do. Fatal Bullet, yeah, you got a bunch of stuff you can kind of do on that. Could go sword only playthrough. I don't know if you can stay level 1 in that game. You could probably do that. Alright, let me fix my yeah, hover over her. But I don't know much in Fatal Bullet. So you would just see me get whopped. I remember when I started a new character one time, was gonna go sword only. And I got to the second area of the desert, and enemies were just whopping me left and right. On the easiest difficulty too. It sucked. But besides level 1 challenge in HR, I don't know what else I could probably do up in that. Same thing with Holofragment, level 100. I don't know what other challenge I can do. Maybe just solo only up in Holofragment, but some parts in the game you will need a teammate, I think. Especially like the hall area, because I think you have to have Philia at some points. So I don't think you really can. I mean, I can exclude those. HR, I think you can pretty much, I think in HR you can pretty much stay solo the entire time. You don't have to have anybody. That would be pretty easy until you get to like probably Enigma orders the very first time, and And then once you get to 1000 floor, because 1000 floor you can't heal at all. So you either have to completely avoid everything and just run away with healing potions, which are going to do nothing at that point, or don't get hit at all. That type of challenge would be easy, like a solo, completely solo. That would be easier in Holo Fragment since you have hyper armor, and then you can get a second hyper armor. That would be way easier in Holo Fragment. But AL, the only two challenges I can think of is Sacred Art only and Normal Attack only. Normal Attack only would be probably funner, I guess you can say. Funner? To me, that would be better than doing Sacred Art only. Because I can just sit there, spam one button, but Sacred Arts, you kind of gotta charge them up and you gotta go find them. Plus, Normal Attack, you can get that easily at the beginning of the game. And it scales pretty well. It's almost 660. Could try to also limit myself up in Holo Fragment. Maybe not use dual wield. Because I never really used the other weapons much in Holo Fragment. I'd say besides dual wield, the only other one I've used a lot was two hand and maybe one hand. Holo Realization pretty much only main dual wield. I didn't use anything else besides one hand. Dang, it's already 5 o'clock? Doesn't even feel like it. Oh, and Gleam Eyes. Gleam Eyes is the other one too, besides Skull Reaper I've been killing while he's standing. Well, not necessarily. Well, no, not standing, but whenever he has his buffs on. Yeah, because I think I still mind break him. But Skull Reaper, that one for sure at some point I'm gonna have to start downing him. That is such an OP defense buff he has. That's crazy. I'll also probably like tomorrow and then maybe Sunday, depending on the time. I might try to open lobby these. I would stream them in open lobby, but I wouldn't be able to because it would make syncing in this game extremely long. But I'll probably end up hosting those as well if anybody wants to join. I'll probably put them in a community post later. I just have to try to figure out the time because usually me and Yuta will record some stuff together during the weekend. Let some people join who want to that want to probably get some stuff while I'm leveling them up. Won't be getting any of the OP stuff though, since they're not in the 900s. But still get some good stuff. Especially for the AIs too, if you haven't done DLC too. Think he should be 660? 659, yeah, 660 on this kill. And then let's see, 660, 789, 40 more. 40 more for 700. Oh man, so close. So close yet so far. And then once I actually end up finishing all these, I'm gonna make a small video of like doing all my pulls for the, well, not all of them, but since we got 3 volumes, I'll probably split them, try to split my pulls. But I'll go and do pulls on the cube volumes with all my tickets, cause I don't know how many I have now. Maybe I want to say 2,000, but I don't think so. I think it's, I don't know. Let me check. I should be able to check. Because I'm curious. I haven't checked it in a while. I have skipped some dailies though. And some daily login streaks. So let's see. I know I at least have 1,000 something. I'll also probably never buy the the SAO shop stuff either. Probably never will, cause honestly, once I finish my apostles and get my memory arena stuff, I don't, I don't think I'm gonna touch AL again, really, unless I do a challenge run on it, and that's it. Cause dude, going through this stuff again, no, 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 no. I would only play this again to either relive the story, cause I've pretty much forgotten majority of it, or challenge run. That's mostly it. Doing all this stuff again? No, never. Never again. Same thing with like Thousand Floor and HR. Okay, so 1,195, yeah. I knew I was in like the hundreds of like 1,000. But yeah. Let me see. Do they even have that campaign going still? Because I think they have a constant campaign going right now for I want to say 30% off or something like that for the SEO shop stuff. I think it's 30% off on everything. Man, it makes me wonder whenever they like I mean they've never shut down the servers for a console SAO game before, but I'm wondering like if they ever will, like if they ever end up doing that, what's going to happen to all these cube items? Especially for people who bought these. So yeah, SAO shop campaign 30% off. This is everything. Only things I would even buy is these two skins. Well, probably not even both of them. I'd probably only buy this one because I really like it. And I'd probably just buy the Black Integrity Knight armor. That's pretty much it. Other than that, I don't want the t-shirts. I'm tired of seeing the t-shirts. I hope next game does not have them. Um, yeah, other than that, nothing. I would only get that and just probably these two skins or just this one. And I think all three of those combined, that's probably like $5 maybe about almost $10. It would be cool though if in the next game they let us carry over those SAO shop and cube items. That would be cool. It'd be extremely OP, especially at the launch of the game, because if you can just have the dull necklace and the weapon bond ring, the sword skill ring, uh, yeah, you're getting that stuff maxed very quickly. But it would be nice if we could actually just have the cosmetics, because I mean, I'm gonna miss some of these. Because some of these we probably won't see in the next game, if they even, that is, if they even do have an SAO shop or cube in the next one. So they'll pretty much remain only in this game, and once I complete everything, I'm done. Done, done, done. Alright, so strength move is almost up. I think I can probably do 2 or 3 runs before it's done. But I'll probably keep the stream going until maybe about 8, 8 or so. Still need to do some of my mobile games. I haven't done those today. And yeah, I haven't done any of those today because I've just been reading while at work. Reading the Komi Can't Communicate. I've been reading that manga right now. I'm actually in the new part of I've pretty much passed what they've shown in season 1 and season 2. So now I'm in the new parts, which is actually pretty good so far. Because like season 2 of Komi was where it got like pretty good, but I think if they get a season 3, I don't know if it's even been confirmed yet. That's where it's going to be really good. I actually didn't even know till I think I read in the comments of one video, and then like whenever I started reading the manga, the main characters, each of their names pretty much is a pun. Like I think Tadano's name, Hito Tadano, I think that translates to like plain person or something like that. And like in the series, he's just plain. Like, well, not plain, but he's extremely average. Then I think Komi's name, I think that actually translated to like communication disorder or something like that. Thing that they haven't really done much with is that one girl well, that was in their class. She would wear like the knight armor. She was wearing armor, but they never did anything with her. She was just straight background character. But once I finish Komi, or at least catch up with it, I'm not sure what I'm gonna read next. Um, I've been keeping up with my mangas now lately, keeping up to date with them. So I don't know what I'm gonna go to next. I think I had one that I was thinking about going to, but I can't remember. The recent one I finished reading though was Mother of the Goddess Dormitory, because I got curious to see what the ending was like, or if it even continued after the anime. And it wasn't too long, too many chapters, and the ending was kind of eh. They could have did a lot more with the ending. It just kind of felt, it felt off. It felt off. But it was still an okay read. Okay. If they continued the anime, it could definitely finish in the second season, because there really wasn't too much after the first season. I'm sure they could select specific parts and fit it all. I think the next one I was thinking about reading after Komi was Caretaker of the Sunohara House, because that's basically like Mother of the Goddess Dormitory. Because I actually liked that one, so I'm curious about how it goes. I think Seraph of the End manga. I think that's. I don't even know if Seraph of the End is finished. It should. That's another one I want to check out because, man, the cliffhanger on the anime. I still want that anime to come back. Nisekoi. Nisekoi I need to rewatch, and then I need to go check the manga. Because it's been years since I've seen Nisekoi. I haven't seen that in so long. I, I, I think I remember. I think I remember who they revealed for that key. but I'm not sure. But I've been rewatching. I'm rewatching My Bride as a Mermaid currently. That's also been another one I haven't seen in years. Funny as hell though. I forgot so many of the funny parts up in it. I think the first manga I completed though was Prison School. I think that's the first manga I read and completed. It was so funny, man. If it actually got a second season, it would be crazy. The ending kind of sucked though, I'm not gonna lie. Like the ending just felt like everything was a waste. Everything was a waste and all their suffering was a waste. But it was such a good read, so good. That's easily one of like the funniest comedies I've read. Like that, and I think Shimonito will be by far the funniest I'll read. Shimonito I haven't read yet, but I've seen the anime and it's funny. Then what else? What else do I have? I know I got a couple. I know I got some other ones on my list I want to read. They're pretty lengthy though. And then some other ones I want to read because the anime doesn't continue. Sankaria being one of them. That's an old classic for me. Some of them are just so long though to read. Like I don't mind like having a lot of chapters for a manga. It's mostly the page length. Cuz like if it's something that's like 20 something pages a chapter, man, it drains me. It drains me reading it. So 825 and then 663, okay. SAO manga I do want to check out as well at some point. I was thinking about getting one of the box, I guess like the box collection of it. I don't know if it finishes all the way though. Because in that box collection, I think it has pretty much everything to the Alicization arc. But I don't know if it finishes in the Alicization arc. I would have to look. But I was thinking about getting that one time. I might end up getting it. I could just read it all online, but I would like to have some copies of it, of SAO manga. Hollow Realization manga I want to see too, because I didn't even know Hollow Realization had a manga. I don't think it's long, but I do want to see. I don't even think there's physical copies. I don't know if there's physical copies of Alicization Licorice manga, but hell, I would even grab that just cause. I feel like there is physical copies of it because I think one time when they had that Beater's Cafe maid outfit survey, you know, if you didn't win, they gave you a free chapter of it, and I think it was in English too. I wish I still had the email for it because I think I got so mad I deleted that email. I mean, I looked at a few pages of it, but I deleted it. Because I went back on my account, on my email, and I was looking through. I went through all my emails I could think of, and I didn't find it. I either deleted it on purpose or on accident. But so far, the ones that I have completed, let me go to my list and see which ones I have completed. I know Prison School, that's for sure one. So let's see, Manga Park. Already finished, but I'm reading a bunch of other ones that are not done yet. Man, I haven't even been back on Domestic Girlfriend to read that one in forever. It's been over a year. Saw as well that the P3 and P4 they are on sale. I'll end up picking those up because I was originally thinking about getting them whenever they remade them, not too long ago. But I decided to wait till they were on sale, and they got both of them on sale together right now. I was gonna pick up Near Automata and then God Eater 2. They were recently on sale, but I was too late and I missed them. But right now, I think I just have the P3 and P4, and then I have the Doki Doki Literature Club. I've wanted to try that. I technically already have it on Steam, but I kind of wanted it on console. I mean, I can mostly do it on console just to get the trophy stuff to build up the trophy points for the PlayStation app. But I think those are the only two that I see on sale right now that I'm interested in. Besides that, the other ones are kind of like eh. Like Dying Light was on sale too, uh, very cheap. I kind of would want it, but no, I don't. I don't. Not at the moment. And then still waiting on. I'm just waiting, mostly waiting on these other games to come out. Honkai Star Rail, bro. I need me another gacha to play. I'm kind of bored of the ones I'm playing right now. I'm waiting on that. Some other gachas. Um, Blue Protocol. Dead Island 2. And there's probably some other ones, but I can't think of them right now. But mainly Honkai Star Rail and Blue Protocol for sure. Dead Island 2 I haven't watched any videos on since their trailer from before. Other than that, I have no idea what's been shown. Oh, and then the forest. The forest is getting another one too. I played the first one. I kind of want to say I played it way back on Xbox before, but I was playing it with Yuta and like Luca um, last year, sometime last year, probably like mid of last year, early last year, and it was fun. It was extremely dark in that game though. But I haven't seen any videos on the second game they're having, so I don't know if they still got the same type of enemies or if they got new ones. I don't know. Then Resident Evil, they're remaking one of them. I don't know which one it is. I can't remember, but it's the one with the main character James or whatever, who goes looking for his wife in Silent Hill. I actually have that one on PS3, but they're remaking that, and then they have like a couple other Silent Hill games coming out too. Because when I saw the remake trailer, I saw a bunch of these other trailers for these other Silent Hills, and I think they're real. And if so, they're making like 5 Silent Hill games right now, which is crazy. One of them I'm really interested in because it looks like it's in a Japanese setting, and the trailer made it look like the trailer was so pretty for it. But I'm definitely interested to check that out. I'll probably at least play and beat the PS3 version of it before I ever get the remake version, so I can really see like what the differences is. Senran Kagura was also another one I saw that was on sale right now. I'm tempted to get it for the sauce, but I don't think I will. I think I might skip. I think there was another Trials of Cold Steel that was on sale that I don't have because I think I only have the first and second one right now. Which I still need to beat the first one. I haven't been back on that in a few months. I'm still very early in that game. It's actually pretty challenging too. It's got that old RPG or JRPG feel where it's just extremely hard in the beginning, and probably throughout the entire game it is. I'm not even playing on like hardest difficulty or anything. I think I'm on the lowest difficulty or probably just normal. One of the two. I just thought too, I could probably also do I could probably also do challenge runs with the Tales of series. Cause I could probably do solo only in the Tales, like Tales of Arise or Tales of Berseria. I think you can solo in those, just have your teammates die. But I don't know. I don't know in Arise. I think with the Rise, since you can make your party, well, you can make your party in every single one of them. But I think with the Rise, you can select not to have anybody. I think that would be interesting to do solo only for it. if possible, either solo only or um, or either no unlocking skills or arts. Like not even unlocking skill trees. That could be another one. For Berseria though, I don't even think you can really solo in that one for sure. So probably the best challenge you can even do up in Berseria is just default gear. So whatever gear the characters start off with, that's what you got to use throughout the game. That's probably the only real challenge you can do in that I can think of. Gonna get him to 670 and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Why is my attacks not critting with that for some reason? But yeah, these challenge runs would definitely be interesting. I'm definitely interested in trying them, especially the SAO ones. Um, I think the one I'm really anticipating is the level 1 for HR. Because I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult since the game is broken. I think the hardest part for me would be making sure I stay at level 1. Because I think in the beginning you have to. I think in the beginning you'll have to do some kills, or you'll probably turn in some quests that give you XP. So that's another thing I need to watch out for too, is turning in quests. I probably can't do any side quests because I think some side quests from the bulletin board give XP. I don't think all of them do, but I think some. So I'm gonna have to watch out for those too. But I don't need to do those. But yeah, I think the hardest part of that challenge is mostly just staying at level 1. Okay, so with this he'll be 670, then 30 more kills. 30 more kills and we'll have my third apostle at 700. I think if I didn't split their levels, like in the beginning I was splitting them by doing 10 levels for each one a day. So that'd basically be 50 levels. I think if I didn't do it like that and I focused on one apostle like I was doing before, I'd probably have at least two of them maxed. And wow, okay. Yeah, I'd probably have 2 of them maxed right now. I know at least for sure one of them. 2 probably, and then maybe 3, maybe almost 3. Okay, so our character's back up. It is good though that if my character goes down, I use like the the Zen fighter or whatever, they still get it. I do like that. That way, if I go down, don't have to worry about it. So I can, so I don't lose my timer on my food doesn't keep going. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna go to the bathroom. All right, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I forgot to put in the chat too that I was going to the bathroom. Okay. So 30 more, 30 more. Oh, bonus ticket. Alright. I was checking something, that's why I didn't skip that. Good thing I noticed I wasn't hovering over Philia. There we go. Nice. Okay. I've also seen a lot of people like for like the Last Recollection trailers and stuff. I've seen a lot of people saying that they want like weapons to actually be holstered, I guess is the word you can say for it, where you can just, sheath them, but you can still see them, kind of like how HR is. I think that wouldn't be bad. Um, It'd be nice because, like, for AL, the only way for you to see, like, your weapon skin is literally fighting. At majority of the time, you're not even looking at your weapon. So I think that would be cool to have, because then you could actually, it would actually make the, like, if it was like that up in AL, it would make the weapon skins from Cube and stuff, better in a way, since you can always see them. So I think that would be good. I would definitely be for it, but I'm hoping storage chest is in that game. I really hope so. I still can't believe they went the entirety of this SAO game with no storage chest. That that is just surprising to me. Every game has had a storage chest, and I don't know why they didn't make one in this game. It would be so easy to implement. I don't see why they didn't. Because this game uses the same engine as HR and I think HF. I don't know if HF uses the same one. But this uses the same engine, so I imagine they can just literally copy and paste. They probably have to change the code for it a little bit, but it shouldn't be that hard to implement a storage chest. I don't know about JP players, but man, I know we've been asking for it since pretty much the beginning of the game. So I do that's my biggest hope is storage chest. Storage chest, and I honestly I'm hoping for sword skills. I would love a sword skill mastery counter to show you how many times you've used a sword skill. But I'm also hoping but not hoping that they change the charge level skills. So, for example, like Where is it? One hand. Vorpal Strike. You hold this and you charge it. I hope they either don't make these anymore or they make them actually useful because yeah, some of the enemies these skills will be good for guard breaking them, but there's really no enemies in this game that you would need to really do it for. Um, Photon Eraser, like this type of skill, bullet deflection, they suck. They're not good. So I hope they either make them actually viable and kind of needed in some boss fights, or they just don't do them again. I really wish we would get a gameplay demo of the game before it releases, though. That's like the biggest thing that they need to do is make a playable demo before the game releases, then gather the feedback, and then take at least another month or two to, change stuff and listen to the players' feedback before they release it. That's what they need to do. Because whenever the game, I know the game for AL, whenever it was releasing, they had a playable demo, but you had to go like somewhere in Japan to do it. Because I remember Javian, he played it, but I don't know if they had it to where the players could leave feedback, and if they've changed anything. I think they did, because back then in the demo, the game like the combat was slow. Like when the game first released and we were playing it, combat was already slow, but it was slower than that. And I think that was one thing that they changed a little bit was the combat speed. But um, yeah, I just hope they release a demo before game gets released, and then take like a month or so or whatever time they have to make some changes and add some stuff in that players say. But it's so far to me, it just seems like it's going to be a one-off game where, it just continues off of this. It has its own little story, and then after that, it's nothing. That's how I feel like it's going to go. I hope it doesn't. I hope they get, you know, content updates, more raids, more anything. I hope they do. But we'll have to see. I really don't want it to be just it releases, it's a sequel with a new story, and that's it. Because at that point, you're basically just buying a DLC disc. A DLC disc with some story in it, some new story. And then I'm still hoping AOT makes a DLC for the final season. I really, really hope they do. Either do it or do a whole new game. I wouldn't even care if it's a whole new game. I just want to see. I want to see an AOT game that's from start to finish. Mostly because I want to see the rumbling. I want to see the rumbling like in the game format, even though it probably would look bad. I would like to see that. So let's see, 612. Stream has been going for 79 minutes. So a little bit over an hour. And we've almost gotten to 700, so yeah, it probably takes almost 2 hours or about 2 hours for technically 50 kills, but in my case right now it's going to be 60. It would be longer on Skull Reaper though, because load time, and then his buff. $673. Only $673. I swear with these, it feels like you've been on them forever, but then when you actually look at the level, it's not much. Then Left 4 Dead as well. I do want to try some of those mutations on there. I never tried the mutations on Left 4 Dead. That'll be something me and Yuta will try at some point, but I do want to try some of those on solo. They'll suck. Jockey and Smoker, they'll suck. Actually, let me see, how many items do I have? Oh yeah, we got a new daily mission. Skill Connect, easy. So 858, okay. Still need to get one of my Left 4 Dead videos out today as well. I only got one more I can upload, and the rest of them I have to go export and then upload them, because I didn't do any of them while I was at work today. Oh, I should have waited till, oh no, okay, we got enough. You got enough SP, okay. I thought I was going to have enough to probably use one of her buffs. I would still would have killed it anyway if I couldn't get it, but I at least wanted all of those. Oh, and then also in Last Recollection, if they have these kobold enemies again, or any enemy that can paralyze, please do not make the paralyze so bad. Because I think in this it's 30%, but bro, it feels way more than 30%. I think I've had it one time I staggered probably at least or almost 10 times just trying to use one buff. Even more annoying when you're trying to down them. Actually, let me wait for Philio's SP to come back. I want to have it at max just cause. Let me kill some of these kobolds, see if I can get a colored stone. Yep, some stones. Yep, these guys are really good for some stones. If they drop the green stone as well, man, these guys would be perfect. But they don't drop green. They just drop blue, yellow, and I think purple. purple, right? Let's see, is it even in my log still? Yellow, blue, blue. Yeah, so I think it's yellow, blue. I think they dropped purple. I think I'm actually about to hit the max cap for money too. Probably whenever I go sell this batch of gear, I should hit the cap. This will be the first time in 2+ years I actually hit the cap in money. Because I never did that whole trading exploit where you just trade back and forth and then sell for max money. I never did that. I would have had it by now, but because like some of the weapons, like the original Night Sky Blade and Mirage Blade, I put those both at level 50, so that was definitely money wasted. So I would have hit the cap by now. Nice. Okay. I think the full thing of the Attack on Titan, the first episode of the new season, is out right now. I checked it earlier, but for some reason the subtitles wasn't showing for it, but I'll watch it later. I already read the last chapter, so I'm not too worried about it. I just want to see it animated. And the Demon Slayer movie will probably be a bit before I end up actually seeing that. Sucks no theaters near me even show it. I think there might be one close near me, but eh. I don't really want to go to a theater to watch an anime really, especially with other people. Some of them would probably be too loud and stuff, especially with Demon Slayer. Even though I already read it. Actually, let me check that now. I wish it would have a. I wish the AOT would have its sub and dub come out at the same time. Because me and my mom watch it. And she can't watch sub, she can't keep up. The only anime I've even seen that actually has sub and dub at pretty much the same time is Tomo-chan as a girl. That's the only one I've ever seen like that. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check it later, see if it's got subtitles working now. Can't move, these kobolds are blocking me. Okay, there we go. $677. I do wonder though in the last recollection if we'll be able to return to like some of these areas here. Like will we have the same map layout? Because so far it's mostly, I think really mostly in the trailers and stuff. We've only seen, we see a cutscene with Yu-Gi-Oh! At the cathedral, so we know the cathedral's still there. And then mostly everything else is in dark territory. I don't even know what skills Rogu is spamming. I really should go through and try to do his art code so he can spam specific skills, get some stars. Borderlands 2 challenges as well. That's another thing too I want to do. Me and Yuta will probably do those together as well. Probably do some solo. Probably some allegiance uh, builds and stuff. What was I about to check? Oh yeah, Rogu. Rogu. So let's see. Does he have it? No, he doesn't. I still literally have the setup from from his story. I don't even have this on him. I need to put that on him so he can actually try to get some bond. I could put the bond ring on him for now, but I think I'll go ahead and just put the sword skill ring. Which I don't have. Where... Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I'll just let him use that. Let me take him off, get Awesome back. So there we go. No, don't. Okay, he hit me. I was too late. My cat just kind of scared me. I don't know why he just came out of nowhere. Go down. Okay, characters back up. $680, 20 more. Also saw too that they got another Naruto Storm game coming out. Naruto Storm Connections? I don't even know what it's supposed to be really. I think it's supposed to be a combination of all the four games from childhood all the way to um I don't know if it goes into Boruto because I know in Storm 4 they had a Boruto DLC that lets you do the fight from the movie. but I don't know. I know they got two new characters. I think a lot of people are kind of mad at the game being just a combination of all the games and then only having two new characters. I think a lot of people are mad at that. But I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see it because um, if it is a combination of all the games, I want to see if it implements like some of the modes that the other games had, like Storm 3. I remember whenever you had certain choices throughout the story. You can either go hero or legend route. So I wonder if they have that again, or if they'll implement it for the Storm 3 story. And I think that's gonna be the first Naruto game to have a next gen upgrade. I think so. Interested to see how that'll play out. Still waiting to see when the Demon Slayer game will get a either an update or a DLC for the Entertainment District story. I hope they don't make it a DLC. They should just make that an update, but I can understand if they make it a DLC. They've already got all the characters that they were releasing out. I think the last one they just released was maybe the Tanjiro Zenitsu and Inosuke. I don't remember. The Tanjiro was kind of cool though. I saw a little bit of his stuff. I wasn't expecting him to be the I don't know what kind of version you would call him. I mean, obviously he's the Entertainment District Tanjiro, but he actually does end up having the blood come out of his eyes from that one fight. Man, I can already tell right now when that game finishes or at least gets to the point to where uh they add the upper rank demon 1 as a playable character, man, everybody's gonna main him. People are gonna main him. Um, Probably upper rank 2. Probably Muzan maybe. And then out of the Demon Slayers, they will probably main the Wind Hashira. Probably the Mist Hashira. And I don't know. Those are the two Hashiras I think people would mostly play at least. And then they still need to they still don't have that other butterfly girl. I can't remember her name, but the one that trains under Shinobu. I know, pretty sure they'll add her as a character. I can already tell what her ult's gonna be. I hope to for Last Recollection. I don't mind it too much, but I do want them to actually make new weapon skins, or at least bring back some of the old ones that they don't have in AL. And I hope they don't reuse the names of some of these gears. Like Night Sky, yeah, I can understand that. Mirage Blade, yeah, I can get those, but I don't want to see literally I mean, the game is going to be basically a copy paste upgrade version of this, but I don't want to see the same stuff. At least not like 90% of it. Because there's some cool weapon skins that they have not brought back. One of them, they definitely haven't even brought back since Holofragment. It's one of a kind. HR. I don't know if HR really has any skins that are exclusive to it that aren't in Holofragment already. Maybe some of the armors for sure, the Paragon armors and stuff like that. But weapon wise, I think it's pretty similar. There's probably some changes like the legendary weapons. I know for sure those are new skins in that game. Can't wait to see what the side skins are going to be like. Man, as soon as that game releases, the first scythe I can get my hands on, I'm going to use it. I'll probably use the scythe throughout the whole story. I hope it's good. I hope it's really good. I hope it's got some nice skills, some nice combos, nice animations, all of that. Man, another one? Another challenge I just thought of for, Oh, wait. Okay, good. He didn't hit me. Another one I thought of for HR. I really feel like this one wouldn't be possible, and if it is, it's going to be extremely long. Can you beat HR with parry only? That sounds like it'd be interesting to see. Extremely boring to go through, but I wonder. I'm sure you can probably beat the base game with it, but like DLC, eh. Because I don't even know with parry in that game, I don't know. Like, if you buff yourself, I don't know if your parry does more damage or how it goes. I would have to test that myself to see. I wouldn't do that in Holofragment though, for sure, because the parry in that game is just oof. Oof, oof, oof. It's so slow. AL's parry would be easy because you don't have a cooldown, and it has a pretty good window for parry. Probably the only boss you would have trouble in AL to parry is maybe Hershian because of his shield. That does sound interesting though. I might give that a try one day. Most likely before I do any of those type of challenges, I'll do test runs of them first before I even like make a video, or if I ever move somewhere for better internet, before I stream them. I think what that's is that like that's like 685 ish, I think. So yeah, about on my PlayStation stream timer it says about it's been an hour 54 minutes. So yeah, about 2 hours uh, to get an apostle, 60 levels. Well, for the first four at least. Skull Reaper and the other one, they'll be a little bit longer because the load time, especially Skull Reaper. Which that actually isn't real bad time. That's for the first four apostles. It'd be pretty much 2 hours probably for all of them. Um, so that'd be about what two, 4, 6, 8, about 80 minutes. 80 minutes. What the hell am I talking about? I cannot count. Um, 2 hours for each. Two, 4, 6, 8. That'd be about 8 hours. Oh, my character died. So 8 hours, that's not too bad. That's not counting any breaks or anything like that. Or like loading times, really. Well, technically it is, because it's been about 2 hours for this. Actually, if I cut out the beginning part when I wasn't doing anything, and then when I went to the bathroom, and then when I was doing my relic quest, we're probably at about an hour 40 something minutes. Probably 30 minutes maybe. So it still comes out to pretty much 2 hours. I'll probably though. I know I said I'll probably go to like 7 or 8 for the stream, but I think I'll probably just get this guy to 700 and then end that there. Because I still haven't even eaten since I've been back. Haven't taken a shower yet, so I'll probably do those right after. Do those and then I'll probably continue to do some leveling, or I'll probably go do my mobile game dailies, and then probably end up recording some stuff with Yuta later when he gets on. Then tomorrow I'll probably open a lobby. I haven't opened a lot. Man, I haven't done multiplayer in this in so long. Whew, I'm gonna have to try to I'm gonna have to try some things in multiplayer if I host to switch some things around, see if I can do it. Because it's been way too long. Wait, someone give me the buff. So 686. Yeah, I won't have all these debuffs and buffs if I do multiplayer. Not unless I'm doing it with some if some people who are actually geared join. Either way, I'd be fine. I'm pretty sure we can at least kill, at the very least, kill the first apostle. It's just since I'm using two-hand, I would definitely need to have a Zen fighter, or I can just switch to dual wield. I haven't used dual wield in a while either. That way I won't have to. Because I think if I switch to dual wield, I don't even think I have to worry about accuracy. I'm close to getting max level for Forget Me Not as well, so I could also do some Memory Arena. Well, actually, I don't even need to do Memory Arena. I just need to do. Actually, yeah. Wait, no, not Memory Arena. Mutated Beast. I just need to farm them a couple times and get enough for my last remaining levels for Forget Me Not. Ah, I still need to do the Mirage Blade as well. That's gonna suck. At least the farming's not too bad nowadays, but man. It's gonna suck because I basically I don't even have any shards for Forget Me Not right now, really. And then I gotta do Mirage Blade on top of that. I mean, at least it's already at plus 50. But still, it's gonna be quite a lengthy farm process. Okay, yep, that runs over. Yep, that runs over. Got unlucky with the kobold. Hit my Philia, it's over. Wow, he hit her so quick too. As soon as I switched to her and then called my teammates over, I think he was aggro to either one of my other characters or he was aggro to Philia. And then just instantly swiped me. Well, that's one level we just lost that we could have got. See, 2 hours and 3 minutes so far, so whenever I get these last levels, it'll be about 2 hours, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Okay, thankfully he didn't do a fast attack because he was about to hit me. Hit me, or at least my my character. For a minute there, I saw on screen the moment, like someone used Moment Bite, and I was wondering who used it. I forgot I put Rain there. I was like, Moment Bite, where is this coming from? Check my items. See how much we're at right now. We should be, once I get him to 700, should be about 950 items or so. And then I think I should, once I sell them, I should hit the cap. So yeah, we're at 900, so we'll probably be about 950. And then we have 98 mil, so we'll get a mil from selling all those, a mil and something. So yeah, we'll be at max money cap. That will be my first time hitting it. 2+ years before I hit it. Legitimately. Oh boy. I'm gonna dread the Skull Reaper once I get to him. 60 straight kills of just him and the loading screen and the buff. Oh man. So 6 to 89 now. So we got 11 more kills. You heard that? That was my stomach growling. I need to try to think. Well, I got some, yeah, got some leftover spaghetti. Oh, wait. Philia, let me let her get some SP. How much does she have? 313 out of 400. Let me let her get a little bit. Man, that was a huge crowd. Oh wait, do they hit Asuna? Yeah, they hit Asuna, dang. Okay. Don't have enough of that. Good. Oh, I didn't even turn in my new daily, the skill connect. I'll turn that in just a sec. Collect these and I'll turn that in. So probably by the time I finish these apostles, I'll probably be at I'll probably still be in like I'll probably be in the 1,200 range for my cube tickets. Maybe 300 or close to 300. It just depends on how fast I get these done. But I think I'll still be in the 1,200 because I don't have much levels to do anyway. Because once they hit 700, I just need to do 299 kills. Technically 298. Well, nah, 299. Because I gotta kill them when they're 998, and then I gotta kill them again at 999. But yeah, not too much. I say not too much, but that's if I'm just counting one apostle, that's not too much. But counting the apostles that I have, it's a lot added all together. Because let's see. Let's see, 299, and then I got Reaper, Knight, Kobold, Gleam, Liz's Apostle, and Skull Reaper. So 299 times 6. I still got 1,794 kills to go. Oh, so that's a lot. That's a lot. That's literally. That would be literally going. That's literally me doing floor 1 to 1,000 in HR. Dang, Medina died. Guess I'll have to use Asuna. But yeah, that's literally going from, let me use these as well, might as well. That's literally me going to floor 1 to 1,000, and then doing some extra floors. And then if I was counting it as like apostles, that would be one full apostle from level 1, and then some odd levels for. Why is this hazard bar going so slow? Please. There we go. Yeah, Medina dying messed this whole one up. That's the only thing, is literally if Medina, well, not even if Medina, it's literally if either one of them dies. It's mainly bad though if Philia dies, because then I don't have Heavenly Aegis. Medina, it's bad because then I can't get Zen Fighter. And then Asuna, it's bad because I can't get another Galv to immediately go and spam. Yeah, so added up all together, it's still a lot of runs. But if I do 50 apostles, if I do 50 levels a day for one apostle, then in just 2 days I already knock out 100. So still not too bad, but eh. Let's see, it's 693? 693 I think it is now. And then gleam easy. All four of them will be pretty easy. I'm not worried about them. I'm mainly just only worried about Skull Reaper. I technically should have knocked him out first and be done with it. Be done with that suffering, but I wanted to save him for last, and he's gonna be last. Game switch. My God. No, 692. I thought it was 693. Skull became pretty easy after switching debuffer to EX to buffer, so she doesn't land her debuffs by herself. Yeah, cause didn't your save corrupt or something, and you had to start over? Bro, I'm telling you, if my save ever corrupts and I cannot get back on it, I will never touch this game again, ever. Besides, if I want to just relive the story or a challenge run, I will never touch it. Dang, that sucks. I feel bad for you. Guys, I almost had it long time ago when the game first dropped. I almost lost my save. I mean, it was still pretty early on, but still. It took 500 hours to get back to where I was, other than apostles. Dang. I gotta give it to you, man. You at least, I mean, you had the willpower to do it. I would never have the willpower to do it again. Even if it's years later, like 20 something years later, I would never. Did Asuna die? She did. Alright, kobolds, y'all are gonna have to chill out on that now. Stop killing my teammates. Yeah. Because the SAO games, the only one, well, the only two I've actually started completely new was Hollow Fragment and Hollow Realization. Hollow Realization, I had my main save until right before they had the Warriors of the Blue Sky update come out. That's whenever I reset, I started over. And then Hollow Fragment, I think I've started that game over like twice. I had a save on Vita when I first played. I had a save on PS4 when I first played. And then I think this third save is my main one right now, which is the farthest I've ever gotten in the game in terms of doing in-game content. But yeah, AL, no, I would never do it again. As much as I love it, no. I will have PTSD. Any game in the future, any game in the future I play that has it to where you kill a boss and it levels up, I'm always gonna remember AL. Like, man. Bro, you're playing the game twice? Yeah, you're definitely crazy now, bro. You grinded back to where you were basically at, and then you're playing the Switch version on top of that. I mean, you're probably playing the Switch version casually, though, not like grinding, I assume. But still, you got a lot of willpower, I'll give you that. Yeah. How is it on Switch? Like gameplay wise, like is it pretty stable? I would actually be surprised if the game runs at like 30 FPS on Switch. I imagine it has its occasional frame rate dips, but yeah. Seems stable to you so far. That's kind of surprising, honestly. Because you would think if it came on, honestly, like whenever I saw that they were doing AL for Switch, you would think the Switch would practically explode. But I guess considering the Switch can run games like Breath of the Wild, it should be able to handle AL. 4 more. 4 more and 700. Miss my lock on. At least Switch version though, they don't have to wait too long for the content updates. That's at least one thing. For people who only have Switch and wanted to play SAO, they at least ain't gotta wait long. Since they already got a roadmap. They already all the content's already done, they just have to scale it down for Switch. They don't have to suffer like how we did in the beginning. It was suffering waiting for content, but it was also good, especially when Apostles came out, because it at least gave you time to level them up. That's kind of like the only good thing I'd say that was good about how spaced out and how like time consuming it was waiting for the content. But yeah, I'm trying to speed through these. I'm trying to speed through these as much as I can. I'm just ready. I'm ready to be done with this game, honestly. Oh, I'm so ready. I could be done with it right now if I wanted to, just completely drop it. But uh, my mindset doesn't want me to. I want to have it done. I want to have this stuff like the stuff I want to. I want to have them done. It just feels incomplete leaving it like this. I will leave like the Persona and Animas for like the new characters or the returning ones. I'm gonna leave those. I'm not I don't care for those. There's no point. It's just Apostles and my memory arena. I'm just gonna wrap up. Maybe my three star axe and shield skills, since those are easy. But that's mainly it. Yeah, I completely understand that. But props to you, man. 2 apostles after your save corrupted? Man. But yeah, I completely understand. I mostly just want to be done with this so I can just go play my other stuff. I have so many games on the on just sitting waiting for me to either play or finish. Two you chose was Lifa and Asuna. Yeah. Asuna mainly being for like, debuff. And then Lifa, just eh. Lately just been playing D2. Didn't they just have that DLC release? I haven't played D2 in so long. The last thing I did on that was like probably trying to I think I was trying to do masterwork for Whisper of the Worm and Outbreak. And then I'd finally found a group of people. I say finally, but I mainly just reached out to people. And and I finally did the Callus raid, completed that. And I was doing it for a little bit, and I think that was the last thing I was doing on that game. Campaign was crap. I haven't played any of the DLC. Well, the only DLC I even have in D2 is the Osiris one, which I can't even remember the story of. And then technically I have the Lightfall DLC or whatever it's called because that was on PS Plus. But to me, I think out of all the DLCs I played for like Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, the best story one for me is Crota. Crota's what was that DLC called? Crota's End. That's like the best one to me. And then the Taken King. The Taken King story was really good. Crota's End and the Taken King were literally the best DLCs up in D1. House of Wolves I mainly liked for the arena type thing. I remember doing that so many times with my friend trying to beat it, and then when we actually did beat it, I think we beat it maybe twice, and I still didn't get Lord of Wolves or whatever. Witch Queen? Witch Queen looked interesting to me. I mean, I didn't see any like trailers for Witch Queen, but it just sounds interesting. And then like for the latest DLC for D2, the main thing that caught my eye with the latest DLC was like the artwork for it. Whenever you see like those robotic looking things or whatever they are, those look kind of I don't know what word to describe it, but they look cool. They just caught my eye. Is that the last DLC for D2 or what? Reaper? Okay. Sad truth. To redo Witch Queen and Legend again because you didn't get the final reward. So believe it's the last one. Huh. Yeah, one day I'll end up getting back to D2. I remember whenever I was really playing it, whenever I kind of came back to it, the one thing I hated the most was I remember I was trying to go for the exotic bow, and I think it was introduced in the second DLC, and what I don't like is that they have it to where you can access those areas. Like you can be in that area where you find the exotic quest or whatever. but you can't do it unless you have DLC. I don't like it because I remember I was trying to go to get the thorn and it wasn't there, and I'm like, and I'm sitting there thinking, what's going on? Come to find out, I need DLC. That could have been the one time I could have had Thorn easier than D1, man. I never got it in D1. I wanted to ever of Vault of Glass. I got the Icebreaker and Vex Mythoclast in that same run. And then Galahorn and what else was really OP in that game? Uh I didn't get to experience Lure of Wolves. What else was OP up in D1 besides those? Last word. It was pretty good. That was, I think, that was the first exotic hand cannon I got. I think first exotic rocket launcher I ever got was Dragon's Breath. I remember being in the Crota raid, I was using it, and like the other team members were like laughing at me because I didn't have a Galahorn or anything, and they were like, "Oh, Dragon's Breath sucks." But I mean, it was helping lower Crota's shield down while they had to do another shot. Dang, I missed the D1 days, man. D1 was so good. I wonder how many players even play it still nowadays. It's gonna be a shame whenever like they actually shut down the servers for the game. I wonder if they do shut down the servers, how will that game even play? Will it just be fully offline or what? Because I know Crota's End and I think Vault of Glass. I know you can do them solo, but everything else after that, I don't know. Some people still prefer D1 over D2. Servers still get updates. That's cool that the servers still get updates, but yeah, I mean I like D1 more because I think I think I like D1 more than D2 because I have more sentimental value with D1. So many good memories, everything that just made the game so good. D2 D2 I have nothing like that because I didn't have people to play with for that game. I wasn't playing with people during that time. So that's probably why I didn't enjoy D2 as much as I could have. Plus, I didn't get the DLCs after Osiris, so I still need to also go back on Warframe one day and see what all's new since I've been gone. I haven't been on that game in like, oof, 2, 3 years maybe. I can't even. I don't even remember who was the newest Warframe when I played. I want to say it was Hildren. I'm not too sure. Octavia is probably still broken up in that game. But yeah, I've thought about like I've seen D1 on sale a couple of times before, and I've always thought about getting it again, but never have. Wait a minute, what level is this dude now? Oh, 701. I went one more level ahead. Okay. So 939. Yeah, we're almost to 950 like I was saying. Oh, it just sucks because I played that game back on Xbox D1. So I have nothing if I go to it on PlayStation. I don't even have my Hotline Bling dance, man. I don't have my Hotline Bling dance. I don't have that OP sniper that came from the Weaponsmith when they had the Amalon sniper. Yep. Besides, whenever I played that game back on Xbox, besides the DLC, that was literally the only other thing I bought was the Hotline Bling dance. That was it. Oh my god. 61, 74. I'll just keep whatever I get that's really high stat. 63. This probably won't even be better than my tank setup on Liz, but I'll just keep it just in case. 86. Oh my god. 64, 63, 27, 20. 64. It's only 1 point better. Yo, what's up, Tomo? 88, 57. Wait, what was that? In the moment. Illusory stats, okay. 80, 72. 80, 72. Nope. Can you still get stronger without DLC? Yes, yes you can. You can. The best gear you can get without DLC is going to be from Apostles, which to get the best weapons, it's going to be in the 800 to 900 range, 900 being better chances for you to get it. But yeah, without DLC, uh, you won't be able to get 5-star weapons for your character besides the two hand. I think the two hand without any DLCs is I think the only 5-star weapon you can get for your character. But yeah, you can still get better gear. Um, you can get some stuff from Supreme Raids for some skills and whatnot, and Apostles. Apostles is your main thing, really. Mutated Beast you can also get some gear from too. That's better. Because nowadays you can pretty much skip some of the content Like back then, you would do normal raids, extreme, and then whatever else was next after that. But nowadays, you can pretty much do you can pretty much skip normal raids, and you can practically just go to apostles immediately. Because I know with the four newest apostles, you can get better gear earlier on compared to the first four. And then mutated beasts, you can get the stuff from them. Currently level 106, and I've been using another player's character to help so that you could build your own. Yeah, 106. Yeah, you can still do a couple stuff. I can't remember what level I was, but I'm pretty sure at that level you can do the mutated beast. I'll just have to check their levels in just a second to see which one you can probably mainly do. Yeah, I mean you can use a Wayfarer to help you. It's just yeah, you just want to start learning quickly, so then you won't have to use them. Plus you can't change anything on them either, so it's kind of eh. Dang, I'm so close to hitting the max cap. Only a few 100,000. So sell that. I'll keep that just cause. And then get rid of that. Okay, so let me sell this and then let me go buy it again. That way I know what to keep. There we go. Alright, so let me see. Mutated beasts. Level 106. So I want to say you can probably kill 200s. I mean, you're gonna need a setup, but cause let me see what level. Cause I know I had an old video where I was fighting the mutated beast. I need to see what Let me check what level I was. Let's see. Mutated beast, mutated beast. Let's see, what is the highest level I fought? What level is this? Cap of 110, and we had plus 25. Well, no, we had plus 30 gear. I think that was our max. You can beat all the way to level 200 with minimal gear. Because I was using dual wield and I was using 2 Skyrims, which are from normal raid. Yeah, you can pretty much, like I said, you can do those, but you're gonna have to build up to them. You can't just immediately go. Same thing with the apostles. It's better if you have a starting setup, so you can kill them at least easier, and you know, get that better gear, so you can then upgrade and get even more. Let's see, so gleam. I said I was gonna stop after I get him to 700, but I'll just I'll do a few of these. Probably 10 levels, just 10. So yeah, 10. I'll do 10 of Gleam Eyes, and then that'll be it. Do I still have? Okay, that's almost out. But yeah, like I said, you can still get without DLC. The best thing, like I said, you're gonna have is whenever you get the apostles to 800 and 900. But the but you would probably get the 5-star 2-hand, before that. The only thing you would need with the 5-star 2-hand is you would need the Zen Fighter buff because that thing has no dex. Because I'm using it right now. And like for these high levels, it's gonna miss. Yeah, because let's see, I can't even remember. Does this even have? Okay, yeah, it doesn't even have accuracy either. So yeah. Yep, that's the only downfall about this 5-star 2-hand. No dex, no accuracy. It still wouldn't be as great if it had accuracy, but it would help a bit. But DLC, you wouldn't need DLC unless you just want to see the story for the DLC, or if you want some of the 5-star gear, which is honestly hard. What confuses you the most is when it comes to setting up my gear correctly as far as the custom skills and stuff. Custom skills aren't too complicated. It's kind of hard to explain, but once you know it's simple. It's very simple. After I kill him, I can try to give you a little rundown of it. Oh man, unlucky for you, Gleam Eyes. You don't have your buffs. Okay, so for example, so this is what we call your default gear, your main page gear, whichever way you choose to word it. And this is mostly just for, your main armor right here. This will be mainly if you're trying to get a combat skill from it, or if you're trying to use a certain incarnation, like this lightning incarnation. I was using this for some other fight. Your accessories on the main page are mainly going to be for either a skill you're going to want, or you're going to be stacking it in your custom skills. So like for this, I'm using the Invigorating Earring just for do or die. And then this right here, I'm using SP Heavenly Cloak just for the passive, air attack power plus 200%. So then we move over here to customs, and we'll go over here to Meteor Fall. Now the way this is set up is this is my damaging armor, and it has the down incarnation on it, which will do more damage to the enemy when they're in the down status. And then I have another cerulean cloak right here with the passive air attack power. Now, to stack things, like to stack two accessories, you want to put them in the opposite slot of each other. So on my main page right here, I have the cloak in slot 2. And then in customs, I have it in slot 1. So basically what happens whenever I use this skill, this sword skill, it's going to swap to this gear. So this armor right here will not be used. It's going to switch to this armor. And then since I have this cloak in slot 1, when I use the skill, it's going to switch from the earring to the cloak. So you're stacking two cloaks, two of the same accessories at the same time. Hopefully that makes sense, because and what makes it so good is that you can stack two of the same accessories. On your main page, you can't put two of the same kind of accessory. Like if I wanted to run another cloak, I can't, because you can only have one cloak on. You can only have one type. So if I had boots on, I can't use another boot. I would have to put it in my custom skills. Hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, it's not too difficult to understand. Once you figure it out, pretty simple. What's up, Awaken? Yeah, mainly your default gear or your main page gear. Like I said, it's gonna be either for certain buffs, or you're gonna be using something to stack as well. It's not really a huge learning curve, really. It's really simple. It's just that you would have to have somebody explain it to you. Because it's in Hollow Fragment as well. It's in Hollow Fragment as well. I think it pretty much works the exact same way in Hollow Fragment. But yeah, in this you would have to have somebody teach it to you, because Hollow Realization does not have custom skills, and practically nobody plays Hollow Fragment, and if they do, they only do the tutorial. 90%, probably 98%, I'll even say. 98% of the people I've seen who've played Hollow Fragment only beat the tutorial. So they definitely don't learn about custom skills. Plus, in Hollow Fragment, it's not even needed. You don't need to do customs. But yeah, like I said, this you would have to have somebody explain it to you to understand it better. Explain it or show it. Because for me, I'm the type where you would have to kind of show it to me for me to really understand it. Sometimes I can just listen to it and understand, but I'm more the type where I want to see it. Yep, see you later. At least when Last Recollection come out, though, and like Last Recollection will most likely have the custom skills again. So at least then, when it comes out, people will pretty much already know how it works. hopefully the final game. I highly doubt they would ever remake any of these SAO games, but yeah, if the only other thing they can really do is ordinal scale and unital ring, which I think they already said before they're not doing ordinal scale because it would be too big, and unital ring would just be an even bigger ordinal scale. But yeah, if this really is going to be the last one, it's going to kind of suck. I'm going to miss the series, but for the game, but yeah, it's been a fun ride. Man, just one on, well, I say one on one, but just one mob to deal with is so much better than having the kobold. But if they ever did try to remake the other games, though, as much as I don't like it, I would really like to see a Lost Song remake, even though technically AW versus SAO is its remake in a way. I would definitely love to see a Lost Song remake to where it's actually good. You know, the flying isn't too clunky. Um, there's more magic. The magic is good. The graphics are good. You know, that type of stuff. I would love to see a Hollow Fragment remake as well. I love Hollow Fragment, but I think a Lost Song one would be better because that's one thing I do want to see more. I wish that we could have seen more in the SAO games is magic because Lost Song is really the only one that has it. AL, Sacred Arts, but eh. So 645, four more kills, and then that would be it for real this time. Because I've done a little bit more than I normally would do. By a little bit, only 10 more. Well, no, technically 20 more. Yeah, technically 20 more. I'll probably do some more of it later anyway. So 3 hours. 3 hours for 1 to 60 levels, and then one other one to 10 levels. Not bad. Yeah, no problem. Glad it can help you a bit. If you ever need to end up looking for something or whatever, learning something, there's the guides online. Because I have a playlist with some beginner guide stuff, either learning some things or helping with some beginning builds. Yuta has some stuff as well throughout the game with different weapons. Introvice also has some stuff that can help, especially if you get DLC. So yeah, if you need to know something or whatever, you can just look it up, and that's mainly where you would find it from us three. I think Lucanzi has I know he mostly has, I think, Spanish videos, but I think he also has some English ones. So yeah. But yeah, XT is going to be where you're going to get your that's going to be your best gear for now. I think with DLC 2 changed a lot of the old drop locations, but on a spreadsheet that Introvice made, East Raid still has some of the drops. That's where you're gonna go if you end up farming Supreme Raid mobs, is East Supreme. I think in that sheet he said it's not really worth it to go after them anymore. I think, but yeah, XT will be a good starting point for you. It also depends on how far you want to go to up in in-game, because depending on how far you want to go, just depends on how much work you'll have to do. Cobalt Dagger. Three hours, 10 minutes so far. Okay. Philia, you need some little bit of SP. You don't need much anyway. I just need you to do Heavenly. Probably don't even need you to do it, but just in case. What level is this? 647. Okay. So two more kills. So 648, then 649, then it would be 650. See how many items. 781. I'll give him to 650 and then I'll just go sell too. Go sell again. Wasn't paying attention, so didn't skip that. It's fine though. It'd be cool if they actually had it to where, like, when you disable some of these enemies' parts, they actually disappear. Like how the Gleam Eyes has his tail. It'd be cool if, like, you destroy it and then it, like, just gets cut off. Okay. One more kill. I'm at least glad the PS5 is quiet though. If I was still using my PS4 right now, oh my god, the thing would be a jet engine. All you would hear is a constant runway strip. I do not miss that. Nice, 450. I mean, not 450, 650. My god, if he was 450. So that was 60? No. Yeah. No. That was 70. 70 kills. 70 kills today. Because if it was 50, my Kobold would be 690. But he's 700. 701. So it was 71 kills. 71. 71 kills in just 3 hours? Not bad. It's still pretty lengthy, though. Still very time consuming. That's like what? If I was watching an anime right now, that would be 2, 4, 6, 3, 6. That'd be 9 episodes I would have gone through. Since each one is 20 minutes, and then 3 episodes is 1 hour. Alright, so that is done for right now. Let me go sell, and then I will end that. Most I've done, this is the most I've done in a long while. Besides the 50 kills I just started doing again recently, this 70 kills right here was just the most I've done in a while. I think back then, like 49, 74, 76, 26. Oh God, no. 78, 78. That's the same one down here, right? Yep. Okay. 71, 46. Okay. 742, 68. 57, 70. Oh, what? This thing comes with a spiritual cage? I'll keep that. Why not? Okay, so let me sell that again and then buy it back. That way I know what not to sell, even though it's only one item. There we go. Alright, so we did 71 kills. We got Kobold to 701. I did 1 extra kill by accident. And then we just did 10 more on Kobold. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad. We're getting close and close to being done. So, that's going to be it. And don't know when I'll end up streaming again. Maybe next Friday or so. Maybe sometime during the week. I don't know. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.